Hey, what's going on everyone? It's Crassus here again with Crassus Entertainment, more Reddit stories coming to you straight away. If you do enjoy what you're hearing today, guys, please do like, please do subscribe for more of the same. Let's get right into it. So something we're not used to seeing on Entitled Parents that often, it's Entitled Fathers. Dear Entitled Fathers, I'm not paid to be a babysitter, I'm paid to make coffee. I've mentioned in a few prior posts that I work at a small coffee shop. And I don't really think I need to explain that working retail and fast food is hell in of itself. Couldn't agree more, man. I'm lucky that the store isn't in a very populated area, and that's in its inside of
7-Eleven.
So most customers are heading there instead of the coffee shop. However, even though I have it pretty well, that doesn't mean I'm exempt from having bad customers. One of them I'd like to talk about today, because I'm absolutely fed up with them. So I'll make this rundown short. I have one customer who comes in every Saturday and orders a large order of sandwiches and donuts. He usually comes in during a rush, and because he orders such a large amount of food, when everyone else wants food, it causes the line to be slowed down, which is a major inconvenience, not just for the customers in the line, but for us as well, as we only have one oven that can make 2 sandwiches at once. So yeah, it's a bit of an inconvenience for us. So what? Why am I making a Reddit post about this guy just for inconvenience me and my co-workers? Well, there's more. Did I mention that he brings his 3 kids in whenever he comes? His 3 very young kids. The eldest, who is most likely 8, the youngest is around 4. Did I mention that this man, this father, leaves his kids right by the side of the store while he runs off to do errands and tells the employees making his food to watch them? Yeah, this guy straight up leaves his kids for me and my co-workers to take care of while he runs off and does some shopping on his own. Let me paint this picture for you. A grown man leaves his 3 young kids in the care of a fast food worker who is not only busy making his and other food orders, but also has to deal with an onslaught of orders and a line of customers. Now, to be fair to the kids, they aren't bad. Well, not that bad when they're separated. He usually comes in with either one of them or 2 of them at a time, where they usually just sit on the floor or stand around. It's when he brings in all 3 when things go to shit, because then they fight a lot. There was one instance a few months ago where he left all 3 kids and went to 7-Eleven to grab some drinks, probably milk and fags, wink wink. And the kids became a little rowdy. My co-worker who was making their food at the time was obviously too busy to be looking after the kids, because there was a long line and a ton of sandwich orders. One thing leads to another, and within a matter of seconds the youngest child is on the floor crying her eyes out after being pushed by one of her older siblings. Instead of the father being mad at the older siblings for, inciting anarchy, he turns to my co-worker and begins verbally berating her because she wasn't looking after his kids. All the while his young daughter was still crying on the floor. Parent of the year, everyone. How entitled do you have to be to think that fast food workers or anyone that works in retail or wherever you go is going to look after your kids? Like, that doesn't make sense. Do you go on a building site to inspect some lumber and leave your kids running around that? No? Do you go into a restaurant and just leave your kids sitting at that table, or you fuck off somewhere else? Say, just feed them whatever they want? No. You don't do that. Do you leave your kids at a play park while you go across the road? No. So why would you do this? It's insane. EM in McDonald's drive-thru. After I graduated college ages ago, my BFF's family owned a bunch of McDonald's restaurants, and they had to fire all their GMs. Since they trusted me, they asked me to become one of them. Anyways, I'm at my busiest store and it's a Tuesday at noon. There was an intercom that would quietly play the drive-thru instructions in the back, and I start hearing screaming over it. EM is freaking out. I look at the order screen and she has ordered 122 cheeseburgers in the drive-thru. Didn't call ahead, didn't plan, just showed up during the lunch rush on a Tuesday and decided to order the equivalent of 50 cars worth of food all at once. Of course, she demands to speak to a manager. I come to the window and thanked her for making her order, and she had 2 options. She could either wait in the parking lot or she could leave her number and we'd call her when it's ready. Mind you, this particular store is non-stop. EM screams at me, "I thought this was supposed to be fast food." I tell her it is, for one person, not an army with no notice. EM is even more irate. "This birthday party starts in under half an hour, and I have to have this food there!" I told her I was as high up as she was going to get, so she could pick either option I had already given her. At this point, she has both hands on the wheel, 10 and 2, looking straight ahead, just yelling nonsense. I don't give a fuck about this job, and I only did it as a favour while I looked for a job I actually wanted. I just cancelled her order, handed her cash it cost, and told her to get out of the drive-thru. The extreme look on her face being victimised will be in my memory forever. She looked like a mortar round was coming for her forehead. I looked her right in the eye and softly said, "You're blocking traffic," and closed the window. Well done to that general manager, well done. You don't take any nonsense. You don't take any of this woman's crap. EM tries to steal my laptop so her kid can play Fortnite. From all the entitled parent stories I've read, I think it's a good time to share mine. This happened before quarantine, but that doesn't really matter as much to the story. So, I was studying in the library and waiting for my parents to pick me up when EM and EK approached me. The conversation then starts like this. "Excuse me, young man, the library's computer wouldn't work. So can EK please play Fortnite on your laptop?" Mind you, I'd be lucky if my computer would run a standard browser game. Me, "Sorry, I'm doing assignments right now, I need my computer." EM chuckles. "Oh no, I know you are not studying. You better share it with EK or I'll talk to your parents." "Sorry, but I really can't. Your kid can play it on the library's computer using my card. You want me to register it for you? Just be sure to sign out after 1 hour." "But can it play Fortnite?" Probably not. I'm pretty sure you need to register and download all those stuff." "Please let him play. It'll just be a few minutes." "Sorry, I really can't." EK then tries to grab my laptop but is avoided by me. EM storms away. A few minutes later they come back to me with a member of library staff. "Hey buddy, I need you to give back EK his laptop." Pardon me? "Look, you can't just grab people's laptops without asking, especially someone this small like EK. I'm pretty sure that's mine. I have all my Gmail and stuff." "May I see it?" I showed the library staff my laptop. "EM, are you sure it's EK's?" "Actually, I let EK play on my work laptop." "Do you by any chance have an assignment on animal population genetics?" "Yes, I'm actually a science teacher and marketing my students' projects." At this point I was devastated that Ian would go this far to get some kid's laptop. "Is it possible for you to check the security cameras? I'm pretty sure you guys have those installed." "Okay, just wait here." Ian then proceeds to dash out of the library at a speed that even Usain Bolt would be jealous of. The library staff member comes back to me to apologise for what happened, but it's all good in the end. I see a lot of these kind of stories on this subreddit, entitled parents trying to steal other people's possessions. It's a very big running theme. Personally, I've never met someone like this, and I hope never to. I don't know what kind of delusional world you have to live in to believe this is real, so if this is a true story, you've done the right thing, and Christ help that kid. Alright everyone, that's going to be it for me today. I do hope you've enjoyed it. I've tried to do a little bit better with this story. With this set of stories, I try to add voices, give a bit more, give a bit more for your imaginations to run with. If you have enjoyed it, then please let me know. If you'd rather I just read it all in my normal voice, please let me know. I want to get better at this, and the only way to do that is by finding out what you guys like. So, with that said, I'll see you later.